BWOne here from BWOne, and this is a Nokia Lumia 925. Now, the Lumia 925 is basically a replacement to the 920 on AT&T's network, and we have seen the 925 before. We did a hands-on with it with T-Mobile, and it's the Lumia with sort of the all-metal casing around it, which is different from sort of the polycarbonates they've been usually using with most of their phones. So, Nokia's has sent along the AT&T variant here for us to do a review. Before that, we obviously have to do an unboxing of the Nokia Lumia 925. So this is the Lumia 925 on AT&T, the typical box that you usually see when it comes with most AT&T phones, which is getting kind of on the boring side these days. Seeing this, it's just a logo on the top here, and then the picture of the phone here on the back and on the bottom. We did pre-slice the tape for you, but don't worry, we didn't open it up the whole way. Just save some time by slicing a little tape there. We're gonna go ahead and open it up. Let's see what we have here. And we have to thank Nokia's PR team to send this, or sending this along to us. Here's a Lumia 925, I think, here in itself in a nice little soft case. Pretty cool. Looks like you get a $25 credit for Windows Phone apps and games. Pretty cool. Let's see what else we have inside of here. So we have the visual voicemail setup, manual guides, instructions. Do you want to learn more about this device? We have a SIM card remover right there. I won't take that all the way out since the SIM card's probably already pre-installed. We have the micro USB cable and the wall adapter here, a typical Nokia wall adapter for most of their Windows phones. All right, so that's what we have in terms of what's in the box here. So let's go ahead and kind of push that to the side, back there a little bit. Let's take a look at what we have. I'll put this over here too. Take a look here at the phone itself. Let's go ahead and slide this out of this nice soft case here. It's pretty cool. Looks like it's something that can clean the screen. So it's a dual function, I suppose, there. We have some plastic here to peel off, so we can just peel that plastic off here in just a second. All right, let's go ahead and one load on the camera there, and peeling off one here on the back. Let's see here. I think this is more functional. It actually tells you where ports and such are at. And I can already tell you from first picking this up, it has a nice feel to it. It's one of the better feeling Nokia phones that I've kind of held in my hand. This is actually pretty nice in terms of its grip and its feel. Let's take a look and just power it up here. And let's see, the power button's always here on the side. Power that up, and while it's powering up, let's talk about some of the specs here on it. It does come with a 4.5-inch display that is at 1280 by 768 when it's pure motion HD plus, and so it's got a resolution of basically a PPI of 334, so that's pretty nice. Also here on it we have a let's see, out in the back we have a 8.7 megapixel pure view camera, which is kind of small compared to the 41 megapixel Lumia 1020 that we know out here. We know it has duals and then flash right there. Looks like you have here on the bottom. This is where you kind of connect your wireless charging, because there's a back plate that you connect to it for that. We have the phone on there. It's let's see what we have here. All the buttons are pretty much here on the side. Just a really nice feel to it. You have your headphone jack here at the top, micro USB port here at the top, and you have your SIM card slot there at the top too. You don't have anything here at the bottom, and that's pretty different because usually Nokia, we saw the Lumia 925, usually the USB port's here at the bottom, but it's here at the top on this particular device. You do have a front-facing camera as well too. It's a wide-angle lens here in the front, and it does come with the Snapdragon S4 processor, dual-core Snapdragon S4 processor inside of it, and 1 GB of RAM, and it runs Windows Phone 8. So latest version here is one you can sort of resize the tiles. Share a quick demo of that, so we can expand it out like that, shrink it down, can sort of do whatever you want to there, and then you have your typical your full menu of applications will always show up here on this side when you swipe like that, and then you have AT&T apps, family, locker, navigator, AT&T radio pre-installed. You have your calculator and camera apps and such with it. Surprised it does have Nokia Pro Cam app already pre-installed, so that's a pretty good thing to see that's available. And let's take a look at what we have on here. Take a look at the camera. It's a Pro Camera app, which is available on most Nokia phones. All right, it kind of gives you a little walkthrough of how the app sort of works and gives you location options. But All right, so you have that there. Let's get something in focus here to take a quick look. That's pretty nice there. And you do have the, all right, the same pretty much option that you have on the Lumia. Take a quick picture there on the Lumia 1020's Pro Cam app. Let's actually bring the Lumia 1020 in here so we can do a bit of comparison on size here. So you can see it's pretty much the same size and design as the Lumia 1020, but obviously here this is where it changes a little bit because the Lumia 1020 is much thicker and it has this hump on the back for the 41 megapixel camera, as this just has a standard 8.7 one. And this back is really nice here from Nokia. I really do like this design on here so far, but I imagine I wonder if they kind of fall through continuing this design, could they put it on something like the 1020 for the next sort of big megapixel camera phone. That'd be pretty nice to kind of feel here. But overall, real nice feel with it. Windows Phone is usually generally pretty snappy. Nothing slowed down. It does have pre-installed, like I said, Navigator, mobile TV, AT&T radio. We'll add our apps to it, of course, and as we go through it and run through the test here. But this is the unboxing of the Lumia 925, and so far I am very impressed with it in terms of just picking it up and holding it. It just feels really good. It's pretty fast. It has this sort of just extra premium feel with the with the look, that metal sort of here on the side with it. Anyway, actually feels pretty good in the hand. Let's see, we can compare it to another phone. Let's compare it to another all-metal phone here. Let's bring the HTC One over here as well too, as I hit the microphone like that. Sorry. You can kind of compare it here to another sort of metal phone, and you kind of get an idea the thickness there. But this feels good in hand, but this feels just a little bit better, I can notice from what I'm sort of my first impressions here with it. But we'll definitely put it through the paces and give you a review, so be sure to tune in for that. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube page and connect with us on all the social networks such as Google+, Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest. The link to that are all in the description and on our main website at BWOne.com. And always remember to live your tech world in high definition. Thanks for watching.